Hey, what's going on, guys? SPSnake here and welcome to another video. So today we are going to talk about the reason why skill-based matchmaking is not going to change. And I mentioned this like 2 videos ago when I talked about Korean Savage and chain feeds coming out regarding the whole skill-based matchmaking and how they were exploiting it. I mentioned it briefly about my thoughts of why skill-based matchmaking wasn't going to change. People are getting excited from a tweet that Activision had put out talking about how they are now aware of the exploits and they were working on some sort of fix or changes towards the matchmaking, and people were getting excited thinking that maybe skill-based matchmaking will be toned down so people don't have to exploit it, or it was going to be removed completely. And I said in that video, it's not going to change unless one thing happens, and that is that if we are able to attack Activision's money, then change will happen. But if we don't, then there's not going to be any change. I mentioned in that video a good quote I thought fit well with the video. I said basically how Activision sees it is that this system is working. It's not broken. And if something is not broken, they're not going to fix it. That's the saying. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And that's what they're doing. They're not fixing anything because people continue buying the game. I'm going to put up some screenshots so you guys can see the sales. And as you see here, Call of Duty Black Ops is number 1 and number 2 in the sales records here. It's for this reason alone that things aren't going to change when it comes to Black Ops Cold War. Skill-based matchmaking is here to stay, and it's not going to go anywhere until the sales goes down, until we stop spending money on battle passes, cosmetics, things of that nature. And for us to make any sort of dent, we also need the casual community. And that's where the challenge begins, because casual players are playing a totally different game than what we're playing. I made a video, I think it might have been my last video by the time you guys are watching this. I made that video where I reverse boosted for 5 games. Didn't end all the matches because obviously I'm ruining somebody's fun, but I did it just to kind of feel for myself what it's like to get into these really easy brackets. And like I said, it's just night and day. It's night and day. If you guys want to watch more in depth of what I feel about that, make sure to go check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. But like I said, it's night and day. The best part about those lobbies is that not everybody is using M16s or AUGs. I might have just seen like 1 M16 and like 1 AUG in different games. That's the best part, that everybody is using different weapons. But when you go into a sweaty lobby, and I know a lot of you guys have experienced this, especially if you guys are watching this YouTube video. A lot of you guys watch YouTube videos about Call of Duty because you care about the game. You are a Call of Duty fanatic, I would say, because I'm a fanatic. I love Call of Duty. I've been playing Call of Duty since COD 4, and we're a little bit better than the casual community, or some of us can be a lot better than them. But the point is that we know that as soon as you get into a match, even if someone remotely tries to use a different weapon, and I'm not talking about yourselves, I'm talking about just the lobby in general, are using different variety of weapons, just pay attention what happens towards, I would say, the 2nd round if you're playing domination. Slowly but surely, everybody starts switching their weapons to the meta weapons. Why? Because as long as there's one person in the lobby using like an M16 or an AUG, everybody starts transitioning over to a different weapon that they're good with, and those are the meta weapons, the ones that will actually be able to compete against the M16 and the AUG. They may be using the AUG or the M16 themselves, and it just becomes so boring because I would start off a match sometimes and I see people using different weapons and I'm like, oh, maybe I can go ahead and go for a camo or use a different weapon that I want to rank up. And then all of a sudden, I see 1 M16, then 2, then 3. Next thing I know, the whole lobby is using M16. So that just makes me switch back to a meta weapon. Even if it's not the M16, it has to be something that is extremely strong and commonly used. That's the biggest problem, and that's the difference between a casual lobby and a lobby that a lot of us has experienced where there's just a bunch of sweats. So just actually thinking about this, doing this commentary, makes me a little bit upset Like, I'm really just getting stressed just doing this commentary and thinking about all the bad things that are going on right now with this game. Mainly because I do like this game. The fundamentals, for me, are fun. I like the fast pace. There's something about it that I enjoy. I may just be biased towards Treyarch. I love the Treyarch games more than I do any other studios games. And it just frustrates me because I cannot fully love this game for that one reason. No matter what they do in this game, it's always going to be meta weapon 24/7. And even if you introduce new maps, new game types, new weapons, it does not matter at all, because you need to use the meta weapons, and if the new gun is not meta, it's not going to be used. Yeah, I think I need to end this commentary here because I am getting stressed. Now, I will pose this one question for you guys. What do you guys think we should do? How can we get the whole community together? It's going to be a tough one. Another reason why I feel like skill-based matchmaking is not going anywhere. And I also briefly talked about it in my last video, or sorry, like maybe 2 or 3 videos ago. The bigger YouTubers are one of the problems of why things don't change, because they keep on promoting their code, they keep on promoting the new skins, they keep on promoting the battle pass, they spend money to unlock everything. Some people do get gifted the money in order to get that that battle pass completely complete, but still, it's making so that the casual gamers that watch their videos want to purchase and want to play the game. And I don't think they're going to give up a paycheck in order to get this game changed. Majority of them are playing Warzone anyways, and I don't think they will. I just don't see them all coming together and being like, you know what, we're gonna stop promoting our code, we're gonna stop promoting skins, because we want this to change for the better of the whole community. And then Activision, they're just a lost cause. Like I said, unless we target their wallet and we don't spend any money at all, which is going to be very rare for us to all gather together and not buy anything, that it's going to be tough. They're not going to change anything unless that happens. This is probably the only time that I wish I would be wrong. I'm hoping that I am wrong and everybody comes together and we make something happen, or Activision just for some miracle decides to, you know what, we're going to listen to the community even though everything is going well, and we're going to change it, or we're going to at least tone it down and kind of come to a middle ground. Even if we get into a middle ground, that will be a win for us as a community. At least I believe. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, or could at least drop a like to bring more awareness to this situation. If you can do that, that'll be highly appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. Turn on those notifications, because there are a lot more videos and a lot more things I want to talk about that you guys don't want to miss. Like, I just found out that Activision has actually implemented basically hacks to make bad players look better than they actually are. One more Activision. I can't handle this anymore. You know what? I have to read this before I get into more details, but I can't do this anymore. Activision is too much for me right now. Take care, guys. Bye.